Hi, Dr. Brent Reynolds here. I want to talk to you about some of the research that I found, keep coming across in regards to neurofeedback. And we use that here in our office to help people to self-regulate their own brainwave activity. Basically, we do a test called a QEEG, and we train the brainwaves based on what we find. So if they're too fast, we try to create balance by trying to promote and reward the patient through video use of videos and video screens by producing slower brain waves. If they're too slow, we do the opposite of that, and we try to reward them where they produce a faster brainwave. What I found recently from the Journal of Gait Posture is that neurofeedback actually helped people with Parkinson's disease and helped their balance. They took 16 patients and they trained them they just used 8 sessions of neurofeedback training, and they found that the last sentence of this abstract was that the results suggest that neurofeedback training can improve static and dynamic balance in Parkinson's disease patients. And that's huge because, people with Parkinson's, we really want them to improve their balance and to prevent falling. I mean, that's just huge for them. And neurofeedback is one way to maybe help with that. You can find more about this on our website, newlifechiropractic.com, under the Brain Core Therapy tab. Okay, just want to get that out there. All right, take care.
Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about traumatic brain injury. When we look at a QEEG, specifically in patients who have suffered a traumatic brain injury, there are specific patterns that we see. When we talked about the different kinds of brain wavelengths that you've heard me talk about before, we have delta, theta, alpha, and beta. And delta is the sleepy brain wave, theta is the brain wave that's apparent when we're falling asleep, alpha is when we're doing routine activities, and beta is when we're focused and concentrating. People who suffer with traumatic brain injury very often have too many of the delta brain waves, which is the sleepier brainwave pattern. And when you're in a sleepier brainwave pattern, it becomes more difficult to do everyday tasks. It becomes more difficult to process information, sequential memory, short-term memory. overall cognitive function becomes delayed or challenged. It can also present in motor function challenges, so not being able to move our bodies the way we used to be able to move them. So neurofeedback for patients who have traumatic brain injury is very specific, where we work on the areas of the brain that show these levels of dysregulation. So neurofeedback is we put 2 sensors on the scalp, we have the patient watch a movie, and when they're in the proper brainwave pattern, they're producing higher brainwaves. These higher brainwave patterns allow us to process information more clearly. It also helps with our memory, it can help with our motor functions, and so on. So if you know somebody who has a traumatic brain injury, there is help available. Feel free to give them our information so that we can help them. Thanks so much. Until next time. Bye-bye.